Good morning and welcome to 𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗲 Cricket Ground, Hyderabad for MVL Premier League Season 31 first semi-final. This match is between FCC SHAMSHABAD versus NAMO VENKATESA Constructions and Developers. NAMO VENKATESA won the toss and elected to bowl first. It was the first ball and run straight away. Both right-handers are in the middle. Prashant is off the mark. Raj Dhoni on strike. Very experienced, a lot of runs under his belt. 34,866 in 1109 matches. The best part is his strike rate, which is 205.12. That is incredible. Randeep with the new ball. Right arm medium pacer coming over the wicket. Very good start from him. Keeping the line tight. Getting a bit of swing. You've seen the first delivery that faced by Raj. He tried to drive on the front foot. It passes the outside edge and goes straight to the keeper's gloves. Pretty good field setting. As mid-on in place and bowled pretty straight a delivery. Slightly shorter in length. Prashant pulls, could not get it from the middle of the bat. He'll try to change the length, the pace. Bowls a slower one, but missed on the line. First extra of the innings. Edged and straight into the keeper's gloves. First wicket down. Well, that's slightly going away from the batter. He pokes it. Slight edge. And he starts walking immediately because he knows brilliant start by Randeep. First over completed, 3 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃 bowling the second over. He too starts off well. Risky single from Raj. Now a left-hander in the middle, 𝗙𝗪𝗓. Played 616 matches with a career average of 45.69. He made 23,942 runs. Also impressive strike rate 193.44. You have tons of experience, both these batters. Now slip in place. That's in the air and goes over the infield towards the deep square leg for a couple of runs. Well, he was in two minds whether to play that or defend it. So he was lucky. Well, he picked it up. That's gone all the way for a maximum. This time, no hesitation. Look at that swing of the bat and the follow through. That was pitching outside the leg stump line, so he knows he doesn't have any risk of leg before, even if he misses. From the toe end of the bat, that's gone very high, and that's been taken. Brilliant catch, running backwards. Well, things are on a fast pace here. Excellent catch by Praveen Bobby. It was short and entertaining innings from 𝗙𝗪𝗓. The moment it goes into the air, he knows it could be trouble. But he had a bit of hope that it might go over the infield. A good coordination. Both fielders were running, but made sure they do not collide. Second wicket down for 12 runs in 1.4 overs. And that brings Ismail Ali into the middle. A right-hander replacing the left-handed batter. Ismail Ali played 499 matches. This is his 500th 500th match. got over 16,200 runs, averaging close to 40. So a lot of batting power left for FCC. So balls are wide to the offside, so he immediately brings an extra fielder, 𝗬𝗁𝒀𝒀 𝗃𝗄𝗃. Fine leg move to third man. Cuts it straight to the fielder. Another successful over. 13 for 2 after 2 overs. Catch it is the call. And that's all. Brilliant piece of fielding. However, he could not just hold on to it. The idea was right. It was pretty close to the boundary rope. Now the question is, did he touch the boundary rope when he... Well, there it is. That's a maximum. It's been given. In the air. The fielders are on the edge of the 30-yard circle, so it didn't carry. In the air once again, but this time it's in the gap as well. That's the first boundary of the innings for Raj Dhoni. We've seen a couple of sixes. Raj was lucky as well. So this is the second time he survived that run out. If it was a direct hit, it would have been a bit of trouble for FCC Shamshabad. The fielder it covers doesn't have the full view of the stumps. He's aiming at only one if he's fielding at covers. He attempted twice and missed on both the occasions. Well, both these batters are living dangerously in the middle. Well, 13 runs of the second over of Randeep. So 3 overs gone, 26 for 2. And 𝗬𝗁𝗍 continues. Earlier, NAMO VENKATESA Constructions won the toss and without hesitation have chosen to bowl first. Well, that's very high in the air once again, but just over to clear the rope. For a moment, the fielder was very excited. He was getting ready for the catch. I think he ran forward. That was the problem. If he stayed on the boundary rope, he could have taken that catch. Should be extras. Yes, it is. A leg byes signaled by the umpire. Balls a slower delivery and beaten, and that hits the top of the leg stump. Well, things are happening pretty quickly. Looks like everyone is in a rush. Excellent change of pace by 𝗬𝗁𝗍 Krishna. The batter dominated in this over. And 𝗬𝗁𝗍 Krishna comes back pretty strongly. That's the off cutter. A huge gap between bat and pad. It goes through. Brilliant delivery. So 3 wickets down, and the dangerous Raj Dhoni gone for 20 runs from just 12 balls with 1 boundary and 2 sixes. FCC SHAMSHABAD is in a bit of trouble. However, they wouldn't be worried so much because this is a team with a strong batting lineup. Third wicket down for 36 runs in 3.4 overs for FCC SHAMSHABAD. Ten runs and a wicket so far, still 2 more deliveries to go. New batter is Jaffer. With 24,924 runs. in 839 matches. He walks in confidently and gets off the mark straight away. Ismail on strike. Played straight to mid-off. Brilliant over by 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 𝗃𝗂. Got a wicket in both the overs that he bowled. 4 overs gone, 37 for 3. A change in the bowling attack. The left arm spinner comes in. 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗃 plays an inside out shot. Brilliantly fielded at long off. Well, to face the first ball, 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗃. Well, up goes a finger here. Ismail Ali tried to sweep, missed completely, and plumb right in front. Well, the bowlers are roaring at the moment. Let's look at the replay. Well, that looks pretty straight. Pitching in the off-stump line. The impact should be in line. It's not very high. I'm not sure why the batter is disappointed with the decision now. I think it's a wrong shot selection, because you're facing a spinner for the first time in this innings. Yes, he tried to dominate, but he should have waited. He should have defended that delivery. Ismail Ali gone for 1 of 5 deliveries, and 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 gets a wicket of the second ball that he bowls in this innings. New batter is 𝘊𝗵𝗆𝗃𝗃. They need a partnership now. FCC SHAMSHABAD. Well, he goes downtown, taking the aerial route and clears the rope. Slightly overpitched. They picked it up nicely from the middle of the bat. Very well timed. Just clears his front foot. Well, all fours are on the scoreboard at the moment. 44 runs for the loss of 4 wickets in 4.4 overs. Currently, the run rate looks good. 9.31. But I'm sure FCC Shamshabad is not happy with the number of wickets that they have lost. Another fantastic over. 8 runs at a wicket in it. 5 overs gone, 45 for 4. Well, we have seen fielders or the bowlers giving certain, their equipment, whether hats or goggles, or even a towel to keep the ball wet, to keep the ball dry, all sorts of things. But for the first time, I have seen a batter handing over his helmet to the umpire. 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃 Krishna continues. 𝗪𝗏𝗏 comes down the track, brilliantly bowled by 𝗏𝗏 Krishna. He pulled the length back a bit and bowled a lot straighter, not giving any room for �אfər to free his arms. That is sensible bowling. cie_Jyoth on strike. Good running between the wickets. There's a good coordination between �אfər and cie_Jyoth. So they're trying to build a partnership here. thick inside edge. That's the last ball of the power play. Good contest between bat and ball so far. However, ball dominated the bat. Lovely shot. This is what he has been trying to play an inside-out shot. However, could not time it well. 50 up for FCC Shamshabad by the end of the power play for the loss of 4 wickets. Excellent fielding and good running between the wickets by the batters. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗲 continues his spell. Well, the field has spread. This time he times it well with a bit of power as well. First boundary for Jaffer. Just one bounce over the rope. Now that he forces the fielders to make some changes in the field positions. Long off moves a lot wider. Deep point is moved to deep cover to bridge that gap. Through the ground, straight to the fielder. Very well bowled. Bowlers lived up to their expectations. The skipper had a lot of confidence on the bowlers, and they performed really well in this inning so far. The 6 runs from 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗃's second over. 56 for 4. Now another spinner is introduced, Maverick, who's got 93 wickets in 93 matches. Very good economy of 6.12. Well, that's an unusual way to get runs. It's a gentle push. I'm sure even Jaffer did not expect to get a boundary on that. It went straight down the ground. It's a huge, huge gap, because long on and long off are a lot wider from their positions. Should be a single. In the air, oh, dropped. Could have been a stunner. Brilliant effort. He gets 100 points for that effort. Look at that. Look at the replay once again. It's unfortunate that he could not hold on to the ball. Pretty good start by Maverick. Conceded only 5 runs. 8 overs gone, 61 for 4. Well, the spin attack continues. Another spinner is introduced. 𝗀𝗏𝗏, another right arm off break bowler. He's got 212 wickets in 136 matches. Great economy of 5.87. I haven't seen an economy like this in the recent past. In fact, I don't remember seeing any bowler who has less than 6 of economy. Talking about a player who played 100+ matches. But we get moved to point. Yeah, that's a huge wide down the leg side. He has one less fielder and he would not want to bowl that line. Flick of the wrist. Just a single. Well, there's a bit of turn. In fact, it's a very good turn. Opens the full face of the bat and gently pushes to backward point. And there are 2 fielders. Fantastic start by Harish Reddy. Just 3 runs in that over. 9 overs gone, 64 for 4. Well, the spinners have pulled things back pretty strongly, especially after the power play. They did leak a few runs in the power play, but managed to get 4 wickets. Now they're not getting wickets, however, controlled the flow of runs, brought the run rate down to 7.11 from over 9.5. But the positive thing for the batting side is they're building a partnership. Maverick continues. Well, he picked it up nicely. What a shot! First maximum for Jaffer. We have seen him trying to play big shots, but not with full flow of the bat. He read the line and got into the position, and execution is brilliant. Swings and misses this time. Well, halfway through the innings, 73 for 4. And it's time for a much needed break. The game resumes. 73 for 4 after 10. It's a change of ends for the bowlers. Well, that's a fantastic connection. Now Jaffer is getting into the beast mode. Second maximum for him. Yes, he has taken his time. When the wickets were falling on the other end, he played patiently. The strike rate was also under 100. Now he's turning things around. He moves on to 28 from 23. Harish Reddy is struggling a bit with the grip. Places of slip fielder. Oh, this time! A brilliant catch. It was hit hard by placing a fielder at slips. Tried to put some additional pressure on the batter. And 𝘃𝗃𝗍 played it straight. A hard hit and brilliantly taken by Harish. A 43-run partnership has come to an end. 43 runs from 38 deliveries. 𝘃𝗃𝗍𝗃 has gone for 14 of 17 deliveries. He tried his best to build a partnership. It was going close to half century. And now that partnership is broken by the spinner Harish Reddy. FCC SHAMSHABAD lost half their side for 81 runs. Once again, it's a left-hand, right-hand combination. New batter is Naveen Babu. Another aggressive batter. Played 401 matches. Got over 8,700 runs. Tried to cut the first ball and misses. And that's the end of the over. 11 gone, 81 for 5. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗲𝗃 is back to ball his third over. Now he's bowling from the different end. Got a wicket in the first over that he bowled. Conceded 14 runs in those 2 overs. He's coming over the wicket. And that's in the air and in the gap. Naveen Babu opens his account in style. Lovely shot. A risky single. Jaffer started off early. And Naveen obliged. Now pushing for 2 and they would get 2 runs. It's a good call. There's no one in the 30-yard circle on the onside. Uses his feet once again. And the execution is perfect from Jaffer. Maximum number 3. It was a good over until then. An expensive over from Hitesh. 14 runs. From that, 12 overs gone, 95 for 3. 95 for 5. NAMO VENKATESA have got a wicket and they should try to put more pressure on the new batter. Within the middle overs, the bowlers did well. However, after settling, the batting becomes much easier. With growing confidence, Jaffer is hitting 6s. He understands getting boundaries is difficult. So he's taking the aerial route. Well, that's gone miles into the air and got enough to clear the rope over long gone. That's maximum number 4. And 100 up for FCC SHAMSHABAD. Sensible batting by Jaffer. Gets a maximum and immediately takes a single. This rotation of strike is very important. It's not only the fours and sixes that build the innings. The singles and doubles play the major role. Looks like bowlers are slowly losing the grip on the innings. It's a full toss, pulls to deep mid-wicket. And Jaffer is not happy with that, for missing on the opportunity to hit it over the rope. He moves on to 46. Finishes the over with the dot. Another good over for FCC Shamshabad. 13 overs gone, 105 for 5. Now Neeraj Best into the attack. Played 498 matches, got 367 wickets. Economy of 7.5. Oh, that's a fantastic shot. Brilliant from Naveen Babu. Good enough width was on offer. They didn't have to move much. Played it inside out. This is even better in terms of control. But could not find the gap this time. After that boundary, the fielder moved a little wider at long off. Well, Jaffer wanted the second run. It could have been risky. Naveen sent him back. Well, swings and misses. Keeper is up onto the stumps. The batter would think twice to use his feet to come down the track. Brilliant comeback by Neeraj after that boundary. Just 8 of the over. 14 gone, 1-1-3 for 5. This is the first semi-final of MVL Premier League Season 51 being played at 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃 Cricket Ground, SHAMSHABAD, Hyderabad. The home team, FCC SHAMSHABAD, is taking on NAMO VENKATESA Construction and Developers. Well, that's in the air. Is this the opportunity? No, it lands safely. FCC SHAMSHABAD played 5 matches in this tournament. 5 league matches, out of which they won 3 matches and lost 2. And NAMO VENKATESA won all 4 matches, and 1 match is abandoned with no result. So they have been unbeaten so far. Well, that's in the air. And it's been taken. A big wicket. The umpire wants to check if the foot was touching the boundary rope. Well, he looks safe. Well, he's walking already. 𝗙𝗵𝗃𝗲, what an innings. A reliable batter. Unfortunately, this time he did not get all of it. He finds the fielder on the fence. Short of 2 runs for his half century. But played a valuable innings. 𝗙𝗵𝗃𝗲 gone for 48 from 34. And that 48 includes 2 4s and 4 6s. And it's a superb catch by MJ Rock. And big wicket, what they needed for NAMO VENKATESA Constructions. 6 down for 114 in 14.2 overs. And 𝗙𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗲 is a new batter. off the mark straight away. This is the second wicket for Randeep, bowling his third over. The run rate was slowly improving, and they have taken the man who was close to his half century. Will they pull things under their control? Just have to wait and see. It should be a wide. He'll pull the line into his control. Could come back by Randeep. Well, the sun is out completely. So the weather has been pretty unpredictable in the last week or so. In fact, for 4 days, including today, a yellow alert has been issued for heavy rains in Hyderabad. We hope the rain would not interrupt this match. It was pretty overcast conditions in the morning when the match has begun. The weather looks pretty promising at the moment. One bounce to the fielder at covers. A superb over. 5 runs and a wicket. In Randeep's third over. 15 gone, 118 for 6. Projected score at the moment is 157 based on the current run rate of 7.87. +150 would be a good score to defend on this ground. NAMO Venkatesha bowlers would like to take 1 or 2 more wickets now, so that they could control the flow of runs. As I mentioned a couple of times already, FCC Shamshabad has got a strong batting lineup. Even the number 8 batter, 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗵, is pretty experienced. Played 697 matches, got over 24,300 runs. So he can be dangerous. Uses his feet, drives. Only for a single. Well, no need to run for that. because that has been an absolute delight to watch. He waited and waited. Look at the balance. He just turned so that he could make some room and times it beautifully. First maximum for Naveen. He moves into his 20s. So last ball of Harish's spell. And finishes his spell for 31 runs and a wicket in 4 overs. 16 overs gone, 129 for 6. Well, small unofficial drink break. Naveen Babu got the drink from the dugout, and I'm sure he got a message as well to see how to take forward the game from here on. 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 bowling his second over. And he cleans him up. First wicket for Neeraj. And Shiva could not contribute much. And the bowlers continue to impress. Shiva is clean bowled. Is gone for 5 from 7 deliveries. And this could be a big blow for FCC Shamshabad. They're 7 down for 129 in 16.2 overs. It's a collective effort from the bowlers, except Maverick. All other bowlers have got a wicket at least. Randeep and Vamshi got 2 wickets each. Hitesh Yadav, Harish Reddy, and the skipper 𝗍𝗏𝗃𝗃 got 1 wicket each. But it's not over yet. 3 more wickets are left for FCC Shamshabad. New batter is Sarwar. He's off the mark. This is a champion team, FCC Shamshabad. They were champions of MVL Premier League 3 times. The home team. Whereas NAMO VENKATESA are yet to get the cup. That was in the air and taken at long off. Well, 2 set batters have been cleaned up by the skipper 𝗙𝗃𝗵𝗃. That's a brilliant catch. No footwork whatsoever. Big man, very strong. On the onside, this time tried to play towards the offside. Got the elevation with the distance straight to the fielder. Naveen Babu has gone for 23 of 17. He's got a couple of boundaries and 1-6. Catch taken by Randeep at long off. Now troubles for FCC Shamshabad continues to increase. They are 8 down for 130 in 16.4 overs. Two and two. Well, the skipper is on hat-trick. What a comeback by NAMO VENKATESA Constructions, especially by the skipper. Samir walks in and now he's walking out. Well, he had no idea how to play that ball. It looked very slow delivery, but it came back pretty quickly. Samir gone for none. And they are 9 down for 130 FCC Shamshabad. Well, the wickets fell so quickly that the next batter is not ready yet. So the last man walking in is KQ. And the skipper 𝗙𝗃𝗵 on hat-trick. Well, no hat-trick. KQ survives. Unbelievable over. 1 run and 3 wickets. "17 overs gone, and the score remains the same at 130 with 9 wickets lost. Well, NAMO VENKATESA has never won this championship in MVL. They are determined this time to get the cup. They've been unbeaten in the league stages. Now giving a tough fight, pretty tough fight to the three-time champion FCC Shamshabad. 𝗀𝗡𝗙 is back to ball, and this is his last over. He has taken a couple of brilliant catches and got 2 wickets already. Brilliant delivery. Good length outside the off stump. 𝘃𝗄 tried to cut it. Low full toss. An attempted Yorker. Played brilliantly by 𝘃𝗄. Is off the mark. Well, the last pair is adding some valuable runs to the scoreboard. Well, the way the wickets fell in the previous over, it looked like they would wrap this innings up pretty quickly. NAMO VENKATESA. Well, this one gone very high in the air. And that's gone all the way. Champion stuff from FCC Shamshabad. Even though they have lost 9 wickets, they are not shying away from hitting big shots. 𝗀𝗏𝗡𝗅 for 9. And the skipper continues. Neeraj set up a tight field on the offside in the 30-yard circle, trying to save those singles. One man in the ring on the onside at mid-wicket. Lovely shot. Look at the confidence of the batter. Even though he's the tail-ender, he's the last man who walked in. 𝘃𝗄 drives it with full authority. Well, this one was pretty close to the leg stump. Last ball of the over. Well, he gets onto his knee and swings. Server and misses. It was absolutely brilliant stuff from the skipper Neeraj. Conceded only 3 runs in the penultimate over. This last pair added 15 valuable runs. 15 from 13. So 6 legal deliveries to be bowled. And this over is obviously be bowled by 𝗬पछि 𝘂𝗧. Single of the first ball. Still the boundary riders are still there on the offside. Deep extra cover. Long off, long on, deep mid wicket and deep square leg. Now the fielder from mid wicket is moved to covers in the 30-yard circle. And that's up in the air and that goes straight and brilliantly fielded by Hitesh. Saved 2 runs. Now 𝗬पछि is coming from around the wicket. The fielding has been pretty good. We haven't seen any misfields or drop catches. From that point of view, they've improved a lot. And that's the reason why they've been unbeaten in this tournament so far. NAMO VENKATESA Constructions and developers. And 150 up for FCC SHAMSHABAD. Well, he has to rebound it. FCC SHAMSHABAD would be pretty happy with the score because they looked pretty weak after losing 3 wickets in Neeraj's over. That's in the air, in the gap as well. We'll get a couple of runs comfortably. Once again, brilliant piece of fielding. Pushed into before he touches the boundary rope. Last ball of the innings. They'll definitely go for the second. No, they're not. Well, it's a pretty intense game. A big roller coaster ride for both the teams. But FCC SHAMSHABAD managed to get 150 plus score. Even though they lost wickets in regular intervals, especially 4 in the power play, and also a few more at the end. Looking at their scorecard, not much of a contribution from the top order, but in the middle order, Jaffer made a huge contribution, 48 from 34. And his His partnership was valuable with Sai Jodh and Naveen Babu also contributing well, but at the end, Sarwar 17 from 11 was the bonus. Got 10 extras. In the bowling, the skipper stands out with 3 wickets and a brilliant economy of 4. Randeep and Vamshi got 2 wickets each, and Hitesh and Harish got 1 wicket. So when they come to bat, they need 155 runs in 120 deliveries to win this game and confirm their berth in the finals. Stay tuned for the second innings. Welcome back to the chase of the first semi-final of MVL Premier League Season 51. NAMO VENKATESA Construction and Developers won the toss, elected to bowl first. They restricted FCC SHAMSHABAD to 154 for the loss of 9 wickets. Now they are chasing a total of 155. Their batters are in a tremendous form this season. This team has been unbeaten. Here goes their chase. Run straight away. MJ Rock and 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗵𝗃 are the openers for NVCD, NAMO VENKATESA Construction and Developers. And Sarwar with the new ball. NVCD registered 4 centuries in this season. The highest run getter of the tournament is Navneet Rao. And there is the first maximum. Lovely balance. Very nice technique. He goes again. It's a copy-paste of the previous shot. Second maximum of the over. This is even better, even powerful shot than the previous. Last ball of the over. 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗵𝗃 has got just over 11,000 runs in 580 matches. Wanted to drive with soft hands and wanted to get a single, but misses it. Good start for NBCD. 13 runs without loss after the first over. This match is being played at 𝗵PSAJ Cricket Ground, and this live feed is being brought to you by the best in town MVL broadcasting and production. The best live streamers in Hyderabad. This action is being covered with 4 cameras and a quality feed. Powerfully hit. This is a fielder at long gone. Naveen Babu in the second over. He's got 379 wickets in 401 matches. Well, some extra runs for NBCD. A wide down the leg side and a single. Praveen is back on strike. Now change in the field. Long off is pulled in. Square leg push to the boundary rope. Well, Naveen thinks there's a pad involved. They hear a noise. Umpire Wajid says no contact whatsoever. Oh, that's humongous and lovely to watch. Doesn't matter where you set the field, you cannot set field for this one because that is taking an aerial route. The ball comes down the track pretty quickly and produces a beauty. First maximum for MJ Rock. Well, this should be the first breakthrough. Yes, it is. And Naveen Babu strikes. He has set the field on the onside and consistently bowling on the leg stump and outside the leg stump line. MJ Rock tried to sweep it again. And that takes the leading edge. Giving a simple catch to the fielder at fine leg. Fabulous 400 for Naveen Babu. With that wicket, he has got 400 in his career, 400 wickets. It's gone very high. Catching practice for Kalam. So MJ Rock has gone for 8 of 5 deliveries. And NBCD lost their first wicket for 22 runs in 1.4 overs. New batter is Dheeraj. Who's got 153 runs in 2 innings. And he's at number 11 in the highest run getters of the tournament. He's got back-to-back half centuries. He got 70 runs in just 44 deliveries and stayed not out in his first match against Brothers of Nizam, and made 83 runs in 45 deliveries against RD11. So he's in a prime form. could be dangerous if his wicket is not being taken by FCC Shamshabad. 2 overs gone, 23 for 1. Well dropped. And it's been dropped by the safest pair of hands on the ground. The man with the gloves, the keeper. Look at the deflection. It should have been the simplest of all catches as he dropped the match. Way too early to say that. Dheeraj gets a life. We have to see how he converts that luck into. Well, this is another opportunity. Mid-on comes underneath it, and this time no mistake was made. Well, one opportunity has gone in the drain, but the second one was grabbed with both the hands. Server finally strikes. Good running catch by Jaffer. He played it a little early. Look at the contact. It's way too far from him. 𝗵𝗵 has gone for 12 runs of 7 runs. The only scoring shots are those 2 sixes that he has hit. Now things are changing rapidly. NVCD lost 2 wickets for 24 runs in 2.4 overs. That brings top run getter of the season of 51, Navneet Rao, into the middle. In his career, he has got over 16,700 runs in 481 matches, with his career strike rate of 146.96, close to 147, and averaging 43.86. A dangerous left-hander. He's got 263 runs in 4 matches in this season, including 1 century, 116 not out in just 53 deliveries. Against sportsmart.com 11, and he's off the mark with a single. Against the same side, FCC Shamshabad, he made 98 runs in 57 deliveries in their second match. Well, overthrows. And 4 of them where it was supposed to be a dot ball. There's no backup. The bowler did not come back to the stumps at the non-striker's end to save the runs. So the throw was a little wide and it was a powerful throw. So a successful over from Sarwar. After 3 overs, 29 for 2. Naveen Babu continues. So left armour to the left-handed batter. Also slower delivery. Slightly outside the off stump. Navneet Rao leans on and pushes it. Well, this time he goes for that risky single. Jaffer did not go for a direct hit because in the previous over, with the overthrow, they have given 4 extra runs to the batting team. So they've been cautious now. Fielders of FCC Shamshabad. So freebies continue. A wide down the leg side. Very well fielded. That's a strong side, FCC Shamshabad, 3-time champions. They don't give up so easily. They create opportunities for themselves. Yes, there were a couple of drop catches in this match already. One in the first innings, and the second one in this innings by the keeper himself. Even though they were pretty expensive in the first couple of overs, the bowlers are giving their best. And with those 2 wickets, the confidence level has increased. And look at that. This is what the champions do. They create opportunities for themselves and bring that variation in their bowling. He bowled a lot of slower deliveries. Navneet Babu. 4 overs gone, 32 for 2. Sarwar continues. There were several dot balls in the last couple of overs. However, both these batters seem to be pretty comfortable. They are confident, not trying to make any mistakes, not trying to take risks. Average first batted score on this ground, 𝗵𝗺𝗃 cricket ground, is 223. That's up in the air. The batter is walking already because he knows it would be taken. And this is a massive wicket. Jaffer takes another catch. And Navneet Rao is hugely disappointed. Walk down, that heads on the bottom of the bat. The moment it goes in the air, he realized that it's going to be taken, and he started walking. Jaffer didn't have to move a bit. Troubles for NVCD. 3 down for 33 in 4.3 overs. Now the skipper walks in, 𝗍𝗫. Playing his 499th match. He's got 18,128 runs with a career average of 46.13 and a strike rate of close to 172. So slip in place to put pressure on the new batter. Well, getting wickets in the power play is always an advantage for the bowling side. Now they're all pumped up. 5 overs gone, 34 for 3. Now the skipper comes in. So it's a skipper against the skipper. Shiv Reddy. Well, half-hearted shot, but timing and the placement is impressive from 𝗍𝗃𝗃𝗏. Boundary of the first ball. Change in the field immediately. Third man is moved to mid-wicket. The fielder who was at deep mid-wicket on the boundary rope is moved to deep square leg. Oh, in the air! And that's dropped. He had his left hand to it, tried to take it with a single hand. Not so easy. It was going a little away from him, but he had his fingers to the ball. Now this is lovely, but straight to the fielder. Shiv Reddy has got 510 wickets in 408 matches. The economy of 7.5. That's being 6 wickets for 15 runs. One of the wicket takers of the side, Shiv Reddy. That's lovely. In the gap for 4. Second boundary for the skipper. Look how deep he was into the crease. Moved his front foot completely across. Lovely drive through covers this time. That's delightful to watch. 3 boundaries in his first over. Power play completed, 48 for 3. They're almost at the similar stage. FCC Shamshabad when they were batting. For 4, FCC. 𝗬𝗏𝗏 looks a little better in terms of wickets. But going with a similar pace in terms of getting runs. Again, changing the bowling attack. 𝗙𝗂𝗋 is introduced. Has got 486 wickets in 553 matches. Best being 4 wickets for 13 runs. Straight to deep square leg. Now after the power play, 3 extra fielders are placed on the boundary rope. Deep point and long off. The offside. And pretty standard on the onside. Long on, deep mid wicket and deep square leg. Now they are rotating the strike nicely. And good start by 𝘂𝗃𝗃𝗃. 4 singles and 2 dots. 52 for 3 in 7 overs. Shiv Reddy continues. 𝗬𝗏𝗡𝗃 is pretty strong on the onside. After the power play, there are more fielders. In fact, two extra fielders on the boundary rope on the onside. So you have to see how he would play his favorite shots. Sweep and pull. Current run rate is 7.33 and the required is 8. Well, catch it is a call. Wicket number 3, or rather catch number 3 for Jaffar. And Shiv Reddy punches in the air. Bit of respite for him after that expensive first over. 2 big wickets have fallen. Dheeraj could not do his magic. It went very high in the air, nicely judged and grabbed by Jaffar. Taking a low catch. Look at the reaction of Shiv Reddy. Dheeraj gone for 12 of 17. 55 for 4 in the CD. Now Maverick joins his captain in the middle. Maverick is off the mark. He takes the first run pretty quickly and pushes for the second. Completes the second run comfortably. 𝗬𝗏𝗡𝗃 moves into his 20s. 8 overs gone, 58 for 4. A slight misfield. A bit of confusion as well. Maverick tries it through covers and he wanted the single, but 𝗍𝗃 was being watchful. He started, but he was not confident that he would go for the run. But by then, Maverick was already halfway. I was glad that there was a misfield. Beautiful cover drive. Now he's trying to get runs everywhere. Cuts it nicely. Getting runs from all part of the ground. Not only from the square leg side. Punches it on the back foot to long off for a single. They are rotating the strike pretty easily, finding the gaps in the 30-yard circle. They need to build a partnership, a big one. Single of the last ball. Overall 7 runs of the over. 9 gone. 65 for 4. Shiv Reddy continues. It's the last over before the sides change. And with the way these batters are batting at the moment, they don't want to take any risk. They don't want to lose a wicket before the drinks break. Defends it on the front foot. In fact, it's a defensive push. Single is in a very good form, 𝗙𝗵𝗃𝗃. He got 321 runs with an average of 80.25 in the last 5 innings. And showcasing his skills and experience. Needs to play a responsible innings, and he's doing that very well so far. Well, a bit of casual effort by Shiv Reddy. He could have saved that single. Last ball of the over. Such a lovely shot. That was excellent use of the feet. Played it inside out through deep extra cover for 4. And he moves on to 30 from 16 deliveries. Halfway through the innings. NAMO VENKATESA Construction and Developers NVCD 75 for 4. It's time for a drinks break. '75 for 4 after 10 overs. Now 𝗀𝗏 into the attack. partnership is being built here. 21 from 15. 𝗬𝗏𝗡𝗃𝗲 playing a captain's innings. Yeah, that's a huge wide of the offside. Jaffer had a great day so far with the bat. 48 runs in the field. He has taken 3 brilliant catches, and now he comes into bowl expecting to get some wickets. Playing a crucial role in this match for FCC Shamshabad. Well, that's catch number 3 has been dropped. That's a powerfully hit. Jaffer was in pain. It's not his bowling arm. So he should be okay. A slight misfield that allows 𝗬𝗏𝗡𝗃 to get the second run. They're on the right course at the moment. Another misfield. Another couple of runs. Eleven overs gone, 83 for 4. 𝗏83 for 4 after 11 overs. NVCD still need 72 runs in 54 balls. So the skipper is still in the middle. Is on 35 from 19, striking at close to 185. Both these batters are building a partnership. It's gone up to 28 from 20, taking the singles and doubles effortlessly. Getting closer and closer to the target. Maintaining that run rate consistently. Maintaining that 7.5 run rate. The required is only 8 at the moment. Well, it's drizzling a bit at the moment. I hope it doesn't get intensified. A lot of dark clouds in the sky. It may not rain heavily. If the rain interrupts the match, definitely 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏's method comes into the picture, and NVCD looks strong at the moment. 𝗃𝗃 came from around the wicket to the left-hander. Now he's coming over the wicket to the right-hander, bowling his first over. Has got 527 wickets in 739 matches. Well, slightly shorter in length on the leg stump line. There's no one to save the singles on the onside in the 30-yard circle. So easy pickings for the batters. Innovative shot. But it runs to the boundary rope. Sensible batting by Maverick for his first boundary. Comes down the track and nearly catch to 𝗃𝗃, but slightly away from him. Another single to finish the over. 12 overs gone, 91 for 4. And 64 runs needed in 48 deliveries. Again, the current run rate and the required are pretty consistent. With 8 runs and over, having 6 wickets in hand, they look pretty comfortable in VCD. Cuts it on the back foot. Catch it is the call. That's in the air, long gone, underneath it, and he takes it comfortably. Well, finally a breakthrough. And 37-run partnership has been broken. 𝗙�la𝗃𝗃 comes back to bowl his second spell and he produces a wicket. Comfortable catch by 𝗬liche. Maverick gone for 15 of 15. Gave good support to his captain on the other end. Now he has to go back to the dugout. NBCD 92 for 5 in 12.2 overs. New batter is Mithila Mahendra Reddy. Is off the mark straight away. Well, 𝗍𝗫 plays his favorite shot once again. Sweep. Mahendra back on strike. He played 749 matches, got 18,260 runs, with the average close to 39 and strike rate of 152.47. He has huge responsibility on his shoulders at the moment. In the air. What a catch that was! Yes, this is what they need. And look at the celebrations. Well-deserved celebrations. This should be played again and again. Just wait for a moment, wait for some time. You will see this reel coming up in the social media. Would be a viral clip on Instagram and YouTube. A fantastic catch. Lovely. A jump at the right moment. And fabulous execution. That boosts the confidence. It's not only for himself, it's for the entire team, for everyone who's fielding on the ground at the moment. Ismail Ali, the fielder. And it's a double blow for NVCD. Lost both their set batters. This time it's a skipper. 𝗍𝗫 is gone for 39 of 24. What an over from 𝗙𝗃. The new batter is Randeep. Another player with tons of runs under his belt. 12,289 runs in 779 matches. Now everybody started talking, encouraging the bowler and encouraging the fielders. Shiv Reddy bowling his last over. Got 1 wicket already. Moving the fielder at long off to a lot straighter. That's a ball that went down the leg side. Look at the pressure, look at the reaction. For giving that one extra run in form of a wide. Well, mix up. But the throw was terrible. Let's look at the reaction of Shiv Reddy. Fourteen overs gone, 102 for 6. Now with those 2 wickets, FCC Shamshabad came back into the game pretty strongly. Now they are very, very confident. NVCD required 53 runs in 36 balls. And cie_KODE continues. This would be his last over. Late cut by Randeep. Well, it's a different situation until a couple of overs ago. SVCD looked like they were in a very strong position. The equation and things have changed completely in a matter of 1 over. Well, it started to rain, but not much. Drizzling a little more. "15 overs gone, 105 for 6. Now, all of a sudden, the required run rate jumped from 8 to 10. So 50 runs needed from 30. A fantastic over by cie_KODE. He too finished his spell. Well, 4 overs conceded only 18 runs. Brilliant economy of 4.5 and got 2 wickets. Shiv Reddy also completed his 4 overs for 37 runs and 1 wicket. So Sarwar has 1 over, Naveen Babu has 2, Jaffer bowled 1 over, KQ bowled 1 over as our part-time bowlers. So, last 5 crucial overs. They need 50 runs. So, a lot of discussions in the middle. Both teams are taking their time. The bowling team is taking time to set their field. In fact, everybody is talking. Keeper, slip fielder, everybody is trying to set the field, including the bowler. The batters have got some time too. So I'm sure they have decided who will take the charge to accelerate the scoreboard, because 10 runs in an over will definitely put the batter under pressure. Brilliant piece of fielding. 𝗙𝗃𝗹𝗆 slides, saves 2 runs. He fell off awkwardly, but saved 2 valuable runs. Very well fielded and good throw to the keeper. Through deep point. Slight fumble. The outfield is a bit slippery. Especially on the boundary rope. So the offside. A thick inside edge. The boundaries have completely dried up. That would put them under a lot of pressure as well, the batting side. Four overs without a boundary so far. Last boundary was hit on the 4th ball of the 12th over. Has he found the gap? No, they are running hard between the wickets to get these runs. But these singles and doubles will not help them too much. It's time to get some boundaries. They ran hard and got 9 runs in the over. After 16, it's 114 for 6. Still need 41 from 4 overs. Again, a lot of discussion. Instructions for the bowlers. Pretty animated. 𝗀𝗵𝗃𝗃. Well, it's been more than a minute after the previous ball was delivered. They're doing everything what they can to save this match, both sides. That's it hard. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. That releases some pressure off the batters. And first boundary for Randeep. Both batters are on 12 of 11 deliveries each. They need more boundaries. A couple more boundaries from here on will boost their confidence. It cuts it straight to the fielder. Well, thick inside edge. The fielder gives the chase, but the ball wins the race. Disappointed. Shiv. I think his expression shows everything, the status of the match, the status of the moment. The bottom hand came off the bat. One-handed. It doesn't matter. He got a boundary. That's the most valuable thing for him. Oh, that one didn't bounce enough. Another inside edge. This time that goes to the fine leg fielder, only for a single. Including two boundaries, they got only 11 runs of the over. So 17 gone, 125 for 6. The required run rate still stays the same at 10 runs and over in the last 3 overs. So 30 needed in 3. Both these batters got a boundary each. The track is helping the bowlers. It's a crucial semi-final match, so nobody is giving up. Oh, that's in the air and goes over. Has it cleared the rope? Yes, it has. And with one maximum, the expressions changed. What a shot that was. 𝗬𝗂𝗎 once again jumps into the air, but this time he could not hold on. He could not get it. $22 needed from 16. Two is a call. They are pushing for the second. Jaffer could not save the second run. Now you get to hear the voices from another side, not from the ground. The fielders are a lot silent at the moment, but it's a batting dugout that is erupting. 20 needed from 15. They have 4 wickets in hand. Should this be taken? Opportunity. Well, nothing is going in favor of FCC Shamshabad at the moment. Another drop catch or nearly a catch. But what hurts more is that went for boundary. Once again, Mahinder on his knee. Did it carry? I think it has carried. But with the dive, he could not control his momentum. A smile. Should be a wide. Now the equation has come down to run a ball almost. 15 from 14. Opens full phase of the bat. Cuts it to back foot point for a single. In the air and in the gap. Well, they are delighted. And 1 over almost turned the tables. 20 runs from that 18th over. 145 for 6. Only 10 runs needed now from 12 deliveries. What an over. Lot of drama. Drop catches, boundaries. And until now, the game was alive. The fielders were very much into the game. That's a lovely shot. A dive was needed to save that boundary. But that did not happen. Now it's absolute silence on the ground. Nobody is talking. Well, overthrows. This is the last thing you want to do. Give a bonus run, a freebie. Two runs of the first ball, only 8 needed in 11. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. Now they are racing towards their target on fast track. Just one hit away. What a match this is. It swung both ways several times. As I mentioned, the first innings itself was a roller coaster ride, but overall, when you look at this match, second one is even better. No less than a thriller. Almost like twists and turns leading towards each side at different moments. An easy single. Just one run needed to level the scores and one more to win the match. A flick of the wrist. Straight to deep square leg. And now the scores are level. And that's the final nail in the coffin. And what a partnership this is between both these batters, Randeep and Mahendra Reddy. 58 runs in 34 deliveries. That saved the match for them. And NAMO VENKATESA Construction and Developers team has won this match by 4 wickets and races into the finals. A lot of contributions. The highest scorer, Mahendra Reddy, 40 from 23. Brilliant innings from him, along with Randeep, 19 of 15. But it was the captain in the middle who steadied the ship when the wickets were falling on the other end. He made 39 runs from 24 deliveries. In the bowling, Sarwar, Saijot got a couple of wickets each, and Naveen Babu and Chef Reddy got 1 wicket each. A collective effort by team SVCD, NVCD, NAMO VENKATESA Construction and Developers. Stay tuned. We'll have a chat with the man of the match.